There's a lot of problems with simple things like the spells not going off properly and the targeting system not working, the routing not being correct. So when you go from one end to the other end of the map, it can take 3 different routes and it doesn't have a preference between them. But I guess it's playable, so that's why we accept it. But the unbalanced nature of the game is kind of annoying me a little bit, because there's so many champions that are just too strong to be fun to play against or play with. Of course, some people just like it when they go 20-0 every game. But in my case, I like the challenge more than the actual winning. I don't care if I lose. If it's an interesting game, then I enjoy it. As you can see, by the way, Hotshot's going for Catalyst after his Heart of Gold, choosing to go 2 defensive items before any offensive items. He also has a Blasting Wand now, but the 2 defensive items keep him can keep him in lane a lot longer. Every time he levels up, he gains 300 mana and 300 life. But especially the mana is really required if you want to stay in lane. And for the rest, yeah, well, there's not a lot he can do against Ashe, because Ashe is relatively fast compared to Cassiopeia. And all he can do is just get all the creeps and hopefully get some damage on the turret here. And if Ashe stays in at very low health, like that, then he can attempt to kill her, but so he attempted to get the ultimate off, which is stun. And if he hits the stun at this point, then Ashe is just dead. So we will see here how Warwick does. Warwick, of course, has a lot of lifesteal and therefore can survive whatever poison she throws at him. And now it should be over. Okay. He gets out of that. Cassiopeia escaping at very low life, trying to get some damage done anyway. But he should just run out at this point. There's no way they can save anyone. Staying well behind the turret because, well, the champions are all there. And you don't want to get dived. So Alistar coming in to just pick up some hits on the minions. Yeah, that was probably them doing Baron. If you get slain by a minion in the early game, it's either Dragon or Baron. Oh, that was so close to being 2 kills. Okay, he got 2 kills. And this should be a kill as well. Yeah. So Pantheon getting 3 kills in a row there, which is very good. And I think that's the reason Alistar didn't take them, is because there were plenty of carriers around who can use the money a lot better than he can. Yeah, I don't know why they did Baron there. There's no way they could have gotten Baron, because, well, there's not enough tankiness in the team or lifesteal or whatever you need to do Baron. They just they could have never pulled that off with only well, at most 4 people, because there was still one in mid lane and probably one in bottom lane, but I didn't see that. So you need just all 5 people to do that, and you need a lot of armor or magic resist or whatever you need for Baron. Most of the jungle creeps are, well, all of the other jungle creeps are normal damage. So you need armor for them. But I'm not sure what you need for Baron. It may be both. It may just do physical and magic damage. Anyway, they weren't nearly close enough to the armor level you need to do that. And that's why someone died there. So Pantheon tanking the turret there. It's not really smart because now he has to go back again and he doesn't have his ultimate up to walk back in. And now he dies. So now Pantheon had to recall because he tanked the turret too much. Or well, he's at red buff at the moment, but he still needs to recall. Oh, now he's gone. And that's why they could push with 4 people. Because, well, there's only 2 of them and there's 4 of the opponents. So, yeah, they couldn't hold. They could only hold that off at the tower, and that's why. Yeah, there's no way they could fight there. So even though they see here that blue buff is being taken, there's, yeah, they didn't have a chance to actually steal it, and that's kind of a shame. Because stealing blue buff is really big in high level games. In low level games, at least in my low level games, nobody ever takes blue or red because they don't realize how strong these buffs are. Yeah, that's I don't know what the plan at this point is. They're still in all 3 lanes. So they're pushing all 3 lanes. They're farming up whatever there is, and apparently going for dragon at the moment. They did ward the Baron, and they warded mid jungle. So they actually know where the opponents are. So getting magic penetration boots to do more damage. And well, of course, he already finished Death Cap. And as you can see, he still has Catalyst. So just the Catalyst. He's not building it into anything yet, because if you build it into Banshee's Veil, or well, the Rod of Ages, it loses the ability to give you 300 mana when you level up. And even in the, well, higher levels, so I don't know, he's level 14 now, 300 mana is still a large amount. Yeah, this is that was at least 2 ultimates and probably more than that. And at least 2 summoners for Cassiopeia, who is, well, just mid-level, yeah, mage. And now they have nothing, so they have no ultimates, they have no summoners, so they're all going to get killed here. So we see them chasing here. It's a bit useless because they're never going to catch up, but yeah, well, they have